Hey, Cookies, excited to bring you a topping guide all about Clotted Cream Cookie, our first super epic cookie ever in CookieRun Kingdom. So appreciate you tuning in today. Flip me a like, smash the subscribe, stay around for a while, but we'll break things down for you here all about Clotted Cream Cookie. We'll give you the toppings that you need, and then we'll go do a little bit of a run with Clotted Cream to check this cookie out and the specialty here for you today. And then, as always, a little bit of a retrospective. So appreciate you tuning in. Let's get moving here. Those things are available to you down below in the timestamps. And if you get a question or comment throughout today's episode, let me know. I love to hear from you, and feel free to hop in the Discord server. All right, so here's what we got going on. Clotted Cream Cookie, a big new one here with the latest update. So excited about this here. Now, a couple of big pieces. It is a magic cookie as well as a middle lane cookie. So keep that in mind. Now, the big piece about this guy is you can do two things with him. The biggest thing is if he's one of your major damage dealers on the team, or if you need it more of a supporting role, and we'll talk about that here in a second. And that's also going to be a key component here for you in terms of how you want to do your toppings. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. So Council's orders, 15 seconds, the Cloak of Light, a marvel of the Republic's cutting edge technology. Love it. Provides unquestionable advantages in battle upon using the skill. Clotted Cream Cookie projects the light cage onto the nearest enemy. Targets cookies first. So keep that in mind. Blocking buffs. And dealing area damage. The light cage cannot be dispelled and can be projected onto cookies resistant to interrupting effects and prevents them from receiving removable buffs. So this is big because now in PvP, we've seen a lot more cookies that do have ability to not get interrupted. So keep that in mind. The light cage will also inflict extra damage relative to the target's HP at the end of its duration. While Clotted Cream Cookie is using his skill, he will become resistant to interrupting effects himself. Damage relative to max HP is capped at 300,000. Now, periodic damage, light cage damage, light cage duration, light cage extra damage, cookies, 89% relative to max HP, fixed damage relative to max HP, stun for 1.3 seconds. Others, 1.3% damage relative to max HP, and additional damage, stun, all that fun stuff. A very powerful cookie. So this is why I said really depends. Now, right now, my suggestion and my recommendation here for your toppings is to be on, boom, even though it was already there, 5 Syrian raspberries. Now, why? Because in your PvP lineup, you're most likely going to have this guy as your key damage dealer or one of your key damage dealers right now. And if he's your only damage dealer, you absolutely want to be on this. If you go more towards that supporting role, then obviously we can go down to our lovely Swift chocolates if I ever find them, because I have a million of these right here. Then you'll want to be on Swift chocolate and reduce that cooldown, locking things out, locking out the interrupteds, and those kinds of things. So those are a secondary option for you. But while we're focused on this, again, damage dealing, damage wheeling here, Syrian raspberries 5 take full effects of that additional 5% attack. Now, additionally, key things to pay attention to, and this one's a really nice one for us, but our bonus effects. I like to be on additional damage. So additional attack damage, crit damage is nice, or crit. Attack speed is always nice, and again, that cooldown can be very healthy. Now, secondary, any survivability is always great for us. Crit resist, debuff resist, amplify buff, definitely damage resistance, defense is okay, and HP is always nice too. So those are a couple of key ones. So when we look at what we got going on here, this one's really strong, again, on the attack side, which is great, and has that damage resist. We got crit resist, defense, HP, again, more survivability, not pure damage, defense, crit, debuff, again, kind of in the middle there, not a ton on the attack side. Attack speed, amplify buff, damage resist. So again, now we're still getting a little bit more on the defense side, defense, attack, amplify buff. So it is more of survivability on this one relative to where we landed with some more of the attack. So keep those things in mind. And the latest update has helped us definitely understand these things more in terms of filters and that fun jazz. So that is what we're on for Clotted Cream Cookie. That is Clotted Cream Cookie, my friends. Today, let's go and take Clotted Cream out for a stroll. So as always, we like to go to World Exploration. We've ran the dragon, so you can check that out. As always, in terms of our guides, we will run, no, not Hall of Enlightenment. We will run 829 as we always do, because we like to get these. So we'll go ready. Now we want to flip out a cookie here. So let's go edit and get Clotted Cream in here. Perfect. Not going to disappoint. I'm not too worried about it. Now here's what we're going to do. We will pull off auto. So this way we can definitely slow things down and we can see how Clotted Cream Cookie is going to work. So there is the attack. So on 10 seconds, we'll keep going here to see if we can get off the next one. Cookies are so strong. So now we'll get ahead of it on the next one. Here we go. Boom. So very, very nice damage there in terms of an area of effect. Could certainly go with some smaller cookies here. Or not as high level. Whew. Save it for the boss. Here we go. Wait till these go. Boom! Look at that. That's a lot of damage in a very fast amount of time. So pretty neat there in terms of what we were able to do. And check out Clotted Cream Cookie's specialty skill. All right, back to our cookies. Again, today's cookie was Clotted Cream Cookie. We got to see Council's orders in terms of the skill and the damage. We got a ton of damage off. Area effects. And then to recap, we're on 5 Syrian Raspberries. That is the key one when you want this guy as a damage dealer. We did give you an alternative option when you want to play more of a support role, those kinds of things. Good luck to you, Cookies. So if you get a question or comment, as always, please let me know. I love to hear your feedback. Last but not least, flip that like, smash that subscribe, stay around for a while because we got a ton of stuff here on the channel. Love to see you around some more. All right, Cookies, you stay safe, you take care. Mythras Cookie out. Until next time, we'll see you again soon.